Hello everyone, greetings. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Jerry, and you reach my channel, Carnivore Jerry. What? No, I changed that. You see, I'm still a carnivore. My name is still live in the middle of the forest. Did I start the video this way? It's because everybody that is a subscriber of mine should know by now that my name is Jerry. And those of you that have subscribed because you realize that I am carnivore are still subscribed with me regardless of my announcing and the huge YouTube name, Carnivore Jerry in the middle of the forest. Well, right now I'm not in the middle of the forest. I'm in the middle of the road. No, I'm not. I'm on the right side of the road. I'm not in England, on the opposite side of the road. Driving to work. Got a couple of things on my mind that I want to talk about. And not to mention the fact that I have not been live all week on my evenings because I'm working. The government is shut down. Silly rabbit. We're still making parts for the government. Again, I don't tell people where I work. You won't find that out. But for some reason, somebody, and I don't know who, I'm thinking I have a handful, okay, maybe 2 handfuls, could be more, people that know my physical address. Am I listed in the book? Am I afraid of people knowing where I live? Absolutely not. There's some YouTubers. I get the danger aspect, so please don't misunderstand. I'm not disparaging if you're one of those people that are in fear of your life by announcing on a YouTube channel where you live, where you are, where you're going, all of the above, because whatever your destiny is right now, that's already set. You just don't know when that's going to take place. Let me move the wheel down. It's nippy outside today. It's 41 degrees, but my car is toasty warm. The reason that I bring up this where I live business is I received this in the Amazon. It wasn't mail. And I grabbed the box, but I didn't grab the mitt this morning. It is a shower mitt. And what it does is, I'm not going to read it because I'm driving. What it does is exfoliate your skin. So I look at this as a, number one, a very thoughtful and courteous gift. Number two, it came packaged this way. I took out my address because I thought people would leave a comment and say, you shouldn't be putting your address on there. If they want you, they will find you. This is prime example. Somebody sent me prime. Did I make a pun there? Maybe. No pun intended. Somebody sent this to me, so I opened it up, and I'm looking for a card or a note or something. And all I get is shower bouquet VIP. And it's in its original packaging. It wasn't in another box. So typically, see, when I send things to people, I'll send a card. Dear so-and-so, this is for such and such gift. Thinking of you, signed whatever. Signed Jerry, signed Grandma, signed Judy, signed whatever. So I want to thank the person that sent this to me because, number one, it was extremely thoughtful. Thank you very much. I have been having super dry skin now. I attribute it to the fact that I've been working overtime, washing my hands constantly, I wash my hands a lot, number one, because of the cooties. Number two is because if my hands have any grease on them, I don't want to mess up the parts that I'm making for my customer. Wink, Uncle Sam. I don't want to, I'm making a good part, so I don't want to mess it up. So, I wash my hands a lot. We also have those alcohol wipes, and they're starting to crack, so I'm putting on tons and tons of moisturizer. However, when you put moisturizer on, that's grease, and that will contribute to the marring, putting grease on your customer's part. So I'm cognizant of that, and I try to not put any grease on my hands during the course of the day. Now, I could use rubber gloves and keep the grease in, so that's always a thought. But check this out, if you can see this. Look at how dry and cracky they are. Cracky. When I was trying to remove the label, look at you guys. I painted my own nails. I was trying to remove the label and chip my nail polish. That's one reason why I don't use nail polish a lot. But I put down on a YouTube creators channel a concoction, something that I put in my coffee to make my nails strong. Watch, now that I say that, my nails are going to be chipping. In my coffee, and this is a 20 ouncer cup, I have 19 ounces of fresh brewed coffee, 1 scoop of the Prime Protein plain, unflavored, unsweetened protein source, 1 scoop of collagen, 1 scoop of beef gelatin. Make my nails strong. Mix that up, whir it up. Oh, I did add some butter for fat into this, so it's kind of like a beefed up fatty coffee. And that's what I enjoy drinking, especially if I don't eat anything. It's not that I didn't have any time today, but I woke up a little later. I worked until midnight last night. I'm working until 11 today, so 2 hours overtime today. It was 3 hours overtime the last 2 days before that. So I was kind of pooped, but I turned on the Old Guy Carnivore's channel. Now, how did I find Old Guy Carnivore? It was way back in the day, and I like Mitch. Sorry about that traveling in the North Woods, going in and out. I apologize. Mitch reminds me of my great uncle, and the way his attitude is, his demeanor, everything about Mitch, I was attracted to way back. I don't know, a couple years now. And I've been listening to him, not necessarily his lives. I've been listening to the replays and watching him do cooking videos, because doesn't everybody watch a cooking video? Seriously. And his trying out of new products, but I do that as well as cooking videos. But I digress. He had a very poignant video which reminds me of back in the day when he would, and we would, in the audience, subscribers, we would glean from his knowledge, and with knowledge, age comes knowledge and experience, etc., etc. So today, I listened to him. There was no chatting, because I listened to him the way I used to years ago. I actually got sucked in a couple months ago into the chatting aspect, in my opinion. I'm just giving you my opinion. Into the chatting aspect on his channel, and not being respectful to him and his message. Now bear in mind, I listen to a lot of channels when I'm at work. These right now are not OSHA approved hearing devices. They're not. These, on the other hand, are OSHA approved hearing devices. So that's what I done when I'm at work listening to all of you all. Oh sure, sometimes I'll go in the bathroom, do a little quick chat and announce, for example, what I did yesterday to Cindy on her channel. Her and Brian were on. I'm at work, I'm listening. You know, I think by now people realize that I'm still working towards retirement, that is. So they realize that I'm working, so I probably shouldn't take the minute to go into the restroom, unless I have to use the restroom. But what I did was I went into the restroom and she stood there just to text her, I'm listening, and then I left. I didn't even have to use the restroom. So Cindy, if you're listening, message as a precursor of what I did today on Mitch's channel. I left a message to me that's right after my lunch. So I left the precursor message stating, I'm at work, I'm listening on my OSHA approved hearing devices, Mitch, and listen as he explains why he said the video in the video and stated his opinion. So years ago, I used to enjoy just listening to his knowledge, his experience, like I do Cindy. I enjoy a lot of people and I follow a lot of people. Bear in mind, I listen to an awful lot of podcasts. So, for example, I'll listen to PBD, Patrick David. I listen to him as I start my Monday, Wednesday, and Friday routine in my house, because that's when he's on. I don't interact with the chat. I don't monetarily subscribe to his channel. I think he's uber rich, so it's not a matter of him getting the money or whatever. But I'm now having second thoughts about subscribing to people's channels. Seriously. So much the creators put into making videos, their time, their treasure, their talent, and we give our treasure as a tip jar. And I understand that YouTube takes their cut. I get it. So I'm second guessing my 2026 insofar as pulling my funds from creators. Not that I don't think that they're worth it. Don't misconstrue what I have to say. I think if I like you and I like something that you said, I'm going to follow you and give you my undivided attention during the podcast, during your YouTube video. Shoot. I might even send you a gift because I appreciate you as a creator. I just don't know if I think it's wise for me to have that little star after my name saying that I subscribe to your channel and I'm a donor and I give, because I think you're worth more. Like my friend Emily Esau, I love her channel. I'm just dropping a couple names because I'm thinking of them. And her channel, she says this a lot, and I think she even hashtags it, more than mom. Because I think you're more than a YouTuber to me. I subscribe, I listen, I want to be attentive to what the message is you're trying to convey to people. And I don't want to sound like I'm dissing people if I pop on and I don't say hello to all of my friends out there, because I do have a lot of friends that are out there that when I'm on, for example, dropping a name again, dropping a channel, Cindy and Brian's channel, I can go on and recite so many names and say hello to so many people, but I'm taking time away from, number one, my employer, number two, from the fact that I may be missing the message or the socialization. Yesterday, I had such a fun time listening to Cindy and Brian. They were a stitch. I was giggling, but I had to contain myself because I'm at work. If I'm giggling like some kind of a crazy person, work is probably thinking, what's she laughing at? You know what I mean? Oy vey. So that's the message for today. I want to be attentive to your channels. I said a lot. And I went in probably greater depth than anything, because as I'm driving, doing the car videos, I have a lot of scroll moments. And I do mean that in the literal and figurative sense of the word, scroll moments. So what will next week bring for me and my lives? Speaking of lives, I got a lot of appointments. Right now, it's Thursday, so I don't know what the planning is and the work commitments insofar as overtime is concerned. I don't know. All I do know is I have a lot of dental. I have a lot of appointments. Dental, physical therapy, medical, many things that are bright and early in the morning. So I don't know what my lives will entail. Maybe there'll be more like these car videos. And I know a lot of people don't like, I'm choking myself, don't like the car videos because they think it's boring. They probably hate the fact that I'm coming in and out because I'm traveling in the North Woods. I do it out of convenience, really, for myself. I have to go to work, and I look at you like you're a passenger. Could be in the back, could be sitting shotgun next to me. Thank you for being here. Thanks for listening today. I appreciate it. I, of course, know that you know I cannot read your comments, but I know you're going to comment down below after this video, and I know you're going to say something, and I know you're going to use the secret word for the live drawing, which will be on the 30th. So thanks so much for listening. I'm almost at my destination. And again, thank you to the person that sent this to me. That was an extremely, extremely kind gesture. I tried it today. I love it. I exfoliated and I moisturized. The hands, that's another thing. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Toodles.